I welcome you all to another conversation on Edo Street with Empress Thelma Igwe. There's been an engaging situation going on since resumption, which is where we're hearing that some boys are being suspended in secondary schools, 25 girls are being expelled in a secondary school. Then another one now is that a mother is crying out on social media that her daughter is not putting on pants to school. And the whole reason is just because they are members of Marlian courts. Naira Marley is not our problem. I repeat, Naira Marley is not our problem. What is the problem? The problem still boils down to the home, the environment, the upbringing. It is not Naira Marley. Naira Marley is not an issue and will never be an issue. Now, what am I talking about? Now, the thing is, a child not putting on pants to school because he's a Marlian. I don't think that is real. Because a child wants to do what he doesn't like doing, hasn't imagined herself doing, doesn't enjoy doing, or has longed to do. Now, it still boils down to the home factor. There's nothing like peer pressure, because I always hear peer pressure, peer pressure. People will still say, like, it's peer pressure. Or what am I talking about? I always peer pressure. I'll just say there's nothing like peer pressure. Because peer pressure will only pressure a child who wants to do something. Peer pressure only influences a child or pressurizes a child who already has an interest in what they are pressuring him to do. Now, like I would say, a child who smokes, but in his house is not accepted, or wasn't trained to smoke and is smoking, is only smoking because he has envisioned how people that smoke, what they feel. There's a place they get to, like he has imagined how they feel like, that they are not touchable, the fame that works with them. That is why he is smoking. He accepted to smoke because he was only given a reason that has already stamped his own interest in smoking. Then he joined the clique. But if it's a child that he has not even envisioned smoking, he has not thought about it for a day, there's nothing that will pressure him into smoking. Now, what is this? I think like a child should be spiritually grounded, morally grounded, should be given moral values, which will now make a child be grounded, because a child that is morally grounded is like a house on a rock. When the storm of pressure comes or influence comes, it won't affect the child. The child won't be shaken because he's already grounded. Please also prepare them morally, prepare them academically, prepare them spiritually, prepare them mentally. Because most parents see these signs in children. They see that, okay, this child, there's some things that the child is showing, there's some signs. But they say that it's a past attitude. No, let's not teach us that, because if you overlook that attitude, it's like a mind that is waiting to explode. So please, before the mind explodes, try to demolish or uproot the mind so that it won't affect the home, the society, and the child himself. Now, the question is, what should you do as a parent? I think what you do as a parent is give your child a sense of belonging. Because every child wants to have a sense of belonging. That is why Naira Marley is gaining ground day by day. Because being a Marlian makes you famous, gives you a clique, gives you a sense of belonging. Giving a child a sense of belonging gives a child a worth, gives him a value. So instead of you picking on what a child is not doing right, instead of you comparing a child, instead of you talking more about the child's weaknesses, I think you should talk more about the child's strengths. Tell the child his strengths. Mention the strengths more. Advertise the child's strengths. Then you're giving the child a sense of belonging, which is building him and self-worth, confidence, and the child is having a sense of his own value, not what people are telling him that he is, but what he is believed that he is, and what you've made possible for him to believe that he is. Number 2, don't force your child to be morally upright. Because as youth, as pre-adolescents, as teenagers, naturally, they don't want to follow or obey any rules. They don't want to follow laws. So you must not enforce it. You must make them understand why they should do it. Not why you want them to do it, but why the benefit of them doing it. Number 3, you should live the life you preach to them. Like Naira Marley. Why he has more followers is because what he says, what he sings is not just when he's on video. His daily life, his Instagram posts, What they see him do is what he says they should do. That is why he has like followers without him even knowing anybody, without him forcing them to do. They do it naturally because it's what they see him doing. So for you to have a child that is morally grounded, you have to be morally grounded as a parent or as an educator. Then number 5 is you understanding and appreciating, making a child not feel bad when they fail or when they go against your wish and they make mistakes and then you see them fail or fall. Don't celebrate the failure. Instead, go to the child, be with the child through that process, through that learning process, through that failing process. When the child falls out, call the child back to yourself. Appreciate the child for even coming back to tell you, okay, I've made this mistake. Now go to the child through that process, walk him through the right process. Then you're having a moral grounded child. You're building a mentally stable child. You're building a grounded and a strong based child. Make them understand every little detail of every moral standing or every value that you're giving them. Let them know the details. Let them know why they should do it, the benefit, the effect of not doing them. And don't ground a teenager over mistakes made. Are you a Marlian? I will ask that all concerned parents become aware of this emerging tribe in schools called Marlian court. Watches for these characteristics you will see next to ascertain if your child is secretly involved in this new emerging tribe called Marlian court, which the president himself, Afeez Fashola, popularly known as Naira Marley, listed via his musical videos, his lyrics and Instagram posts to be the rule of admission for a Marlian. To buttress my point that Naira Marley is not our problem, I will be reading a quick post from a renowned and recognized mental health professional, Bukola Bukis Lamid. She wrote, and I quote, "Naira Marley is not your problem. It is a feedback to the quality of value in your child. It is a reflection of our cultural and family system. It is only as powerful as our ignorance and negligence. Life doesn't abhor a vacuum. It is only a vacuum for the confused, empty, attention-seeking, affection-searching, acceptance-craving child. If yours is one of them, Naira Marley is not your problem. Prepare your child." If your child is prepared, Naira Marley won't be able to influence your child because the child is prepared. Naira Marley only influences those that are not prepared. Definitely, he is not the problem. If he could influence everybody, then why will his friend, a popular Zanku dancer, Pokoli, graduate? He graduated and on his t-shirt was inscribed, "Marlian will no drop out." If Pokoli didn't drop out, then your child definitely has no problem. Prepare your child emotional, mental, moral, and spiritual fiber to protect them from getting contaminated. Thanks for watching. I remain Empress Thelma Igwe on Edo Street. Till I see you again next time, kindly drop your comments and please don't forget to subscribe. Just press that red button. You know I love you, right? Till I see you again next time. Ciao.
Get on with the joy. Because I'm like happy. They said I'm a menace. They said I'm a menace to the society. They said I'm bad influence. They said I'm bad influence to the youth. But the government don't have nothing for us. It's like they're trying to kill all of us. Can't